I'm just coming on here quickly, just to give you guys an update and to ask for prayer. Please storm heaven with prayers, rosaries, masses for me. As many of you know, I've got some serious health issues I've been dealing with, and I don't have time to get into it all again. But I'm not doing good, folks. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be here. It's affecting my heart. I'm having trouble walking. I'm having trouble using my arms, breathing. My spinal cord from this last surgery really messed me up, and there's a lot of areas that are impinged and crushed and very narrow stenosis, but it's actually crushed. In the laminectomy I just had, my third spinal surgery made things a lot worse. But there's new symptoms: wicked headaches, fatigue, dizziness, heart problems, trouble breathing, swallowing, sweats, like hot flashes. Like right now it's cold out, but I'm so hot. Like I feel like I'm burning up. My skin feels like it's on fire. I'm just at the dog park right now waiting because I have an appointment coming up with my primary care to set things in motion to get me through the right channels to get another hospitalization or surgery. Anyway, I'm in God's hands now. We always are. With all that's going on in the world right now, the last thing I need is to be laid up in a hospital bed for a month or crippled or another surgery. But it looks like we don't have a choice. And if I don't do it, I will certainly end up crippled or dead. So, Lord, I don't know what you're doing up there. I don't know what your plans are, but my God, the suffering. I know I look fine, folks. I know I look fine, but I really wish I had the ability to let other people feel what I'm feeling. I wish I could just touch you and have you temporarily be in my body. I can't even describe in words. The tendons are I feel like I have stiff person's disease. All the muscles in my entire body now, every muscle is moving, cramping, twitching, spasming. The tendons and the nerves are very painful. They feel like stabbing, pinching, burning pains, and like pulling, like they're tearing. It's hard to move. It's hard to lift my arms. Everything is stiff and cramped and twitching and moving like this. Like if you can see everything in my eye, everything's like moving everywhere. Through it's hard to stand up. I'm weak. I'm shaky. Like I got tremors. I keep getting these major sweats. It's all from the spinal cord and stuff. I have, Chiari malformation in the brain. I have major spinal stenosis. I have the spinal cord's crushed in my T6 in 5 different places in my, from C1 to C6. I got tonsillar ectopia in the brain. There's so many things neurologically going on. Also liver and kidney problems, heart problems, everything. So I keep praying for a miracle. I was supposed to go to the hospital at least 2 weeks ago, but I keep putting it off because I have no one to take care of Donna and Maverick. I do everything all day long for them. They can't cook, they can't clean, they can't do anything on their own. I have to do everything. To take her to all her appointments. Sorry, I'm having trouble walking right now. My legs want to buckle. This is how it was last year when I had the Guillain-Barré, and then I ended up in the hospital and I couldn't walk and I became quadriplegic quickly. And it seems like it's happening again. So it might be Guillain-Barré again flaring up, where I'm going to need more plasma transfusions, or it could be something else. I don't know, but it's actually worse this time and different than it was when I had the Guillain-Barré. This time it's more painful and more severe in many ways. And anyway, enough about me. I offer up my sufferings for reparation for my sins, the sins of my family, and but I just need you guys to pray very much for me. And if something should happen to me, if I get rushed to the ER and I don't make it, at least you had a heads up. Don't be surprised. If I have another surgery and I don't make it, don't be surprised. If you see that I had surgery, don't be surprised. I'm trying to give you guys a heads up with what's going on so that it's not a shock to you. And I'm just sorry that I have to let you guys down. I fought as hard as I could. I tried to stay alive as long as I could. But I'm losing this battle. So I just want to, I don't know. I fought. I try. But anyway, it doesn't change anything about the reality of what's going on in this world. Whether it's my time or not. And I don't care if I die as long as I go to heaven. I mean, I'm not losing much down here. In fact, I hate it down here. And I don't want to be here for all that's coming, so maybe God's being merciful and he's going to pull me out before things really get worse. I don't know. Maybe my job is done. I've tried to sound the alarm for many years. I've tried to lead you guys to Christ. I've tried to prove his existence. I've tried so hard to get through to you people, to tell you to repent and to believe the gospel and to give your life to Jesus and to tell you what's coming. I wish I could have reached my family. They won't listen to me. They don't watch my videos. They don't talk to me. I just wanted them to make it. I wanted them to give their lives to Christ and to be aware so that what's coming very soon doesn't hit them like a thief in the night and catch them unexpected off guard because they had no idea. I feel like everything I've done is in vain. If I can't get my family to understand and believe, if I can't get them to make peace with me and amends and forgive, if I can't get them to Jesus that they could be saved, then what was it all for? And what about all my friends? There's still so many of you that I grew up with that don't talk to me because I'm a Christian, don't believe anything I say, don't want to go to church. I don't know I can't do anything for you. If God himself cannot make you convert and believe, then no one can. I've tried, and I know I haven't been a good example. God have mercy on my soul. But I've tried to be a good example. I've tried so hard to be a light in the darkness, to tell you the truth, to keep fighting, to keep showing you miracles, to keep giving you a reason to believe, to keep pressing forward, to be strong in the faith, to encourage and enable and build you up. I tried. But I don't think I was very successful. It doesn't seem like it. I don't know. That's between you and God. I don't know. I feel like more people are unfriending me still. Instead of listening, they unfriend me. I don't... Look, you could bring a horse to water, you can't make it drink. If my life and story and testimony and all the things that I've showed the world has not done it by now, has not made you believe, has not given you encouragement and edified you and helped you come to Christ, then I don't know what will. But I have tried to turn my life from a hell-bound sinner to a on fire for Christ, devout Catholic evangelist. I promised Jesus I would do whatever I could to lead souls to him and to glorify him and to make it to heaven myself, but to get my family and all my friends and everyone who will listen to him. But I still, after all these years and all my hard work, I don't think I've been very successful. I throw the seeds down and the seeds fall where they may. It's not my job to do anything more than sow the seeds. God's the one that comes and waters them. You have to be the soil. If you're bad soil, then the seed's not going to germinate. I sow the seeds of truth and faith. God comes around and waters them, and if you're a good soil, if you till your soil, if you do the right thing, you'll bear fruit. If not, I tried. I'm not God, but I've had a heck of a time, and it's been a real rough year for me. It's always been a bad year, but many bad years, but this past year, 2025, it's like the wheels have come off. It's been there's so much that you guys don't even know that's been going on that I haven't been telling you. I haven't been making as many ministry videos because I've been so sick. And Donna's been sick. And there's just been so much going on. It's literally been a fight to survive and get out of bed every day. And a lot of doctor's appointments and just a lot of spiritual warfare, just everything. And I'm slowing down and things have to be done and people have to be taken care of whether I'm sick or not. And so I have my hands full and I'm all alone. I'm a one-man show trying to do it all. And I really need someone to help me. But I don't have anyone to help take care of me. And I'm trying to take care of a very sick mother and dog, you know. Donna's practically my mother, so... And I'm all she has, and I have to do everything, and she can't do anything on her own, and I'm slowing down, and I'm getting weaker, and I'm having more and more trouble doing daily activities, and and there is no help because we're not on Title 19, and I don't want to get into all the logistics of it. The point is, it's a real delicate, bad situation, and, you know, I need God to handle this, because without him, we're going to lose everything. She'll end up in a facility against her will. I'll end up homeless on the street if I survive. I don't know what's going to happen to my Maverick, my dog, you know, all because I don't have a family to help and take care of me. They want nothing to do with me. You know, I can deal. I've been poor most of my life. I can handle it. I've been through a lot. I can deal with no money. I can deal with poverty and all kinds of stuff. But when you lose your health, when you have trouble doing daily activities, when you can't even take care of yourself, when you can't move or walk, or you become crippled, you lose your health, you lose your wealth. You can't, your health is everything. And so I keep asking God, why? Why do you heal me and then cripple me and heal me and cripple me? Why? I just don't understand why you won't give me a break. I'm not Job. Like, why won't you just give me my health? I don't ask for money. I don't ask for nice houses and cars. I just want my health. Without my health, I can't live. I can't survive. I can't take care of Donna. I can't continue my ministry. I can't help anybody. I barely have the time and energy to pray. And so, whatever in his inscrutable wisdom, or perhaps he's angry at me, I don't know. I'll find out, I guess, the hard way. Either way, could be a test of faith. I don't know. But either way, we go on. We have to go on until we drop. That's the way as a Christian. You know, no matter how hard it gets, you don't buckle, you don't break, you keep moving forward. You have to. I have to. I have a flock of many people around the world who watch my ministry videos. I can't fail them. I can't let you down. Last year I was quadriplegic in the hospital in the spring, and they said I was going to be dead. And so I still made my ministry videos crippled from a hospital bed, if you remember that. I video documented the whole thing. And you saw a miracle. I recovered miraculously through a miracle. And so that gave a lot of people more hope and gave me hope. And I lived another year to proclaim God's goodness and faith and miracles and to preach more. But I don't know if this time, maybe he'll do another miracle, maybe he won't. I don't know. But it's not up to me, and it's not up to you, it's up to God. We can only pray. So I ask you, my brothers and sisters, to please pray very much for me. I'm in a lot of pain and a lot of suffering and a lot of problems right now, and I'm in imminent danger. So just pray. Okay? Pray. Please have masses said for me. Please do rosaries. Just pray for my soul and my healing. That's all I'm asking. And no matter what happens to me, please, no matter what happens to me, no matter how my story ends, you have to go on. We didn't come this far for nothing, okay? We didn't come this far to quit. You have to go on and remember everything I told you and taught you. And please be faithful to Jesus to the end. If I can do it, you can do it. You have to do it. Failure is not an option. Things are going to get worse very soon on this planet. You cannot lose your faith. Now it is more important than ever that you are strong in your faith. Do you understand? More and more people of God, men and women of God, will be taken out of this world. And will be persecuted, will be killed, arrested, whatever, will die. You've got to be able to stand on your own. You've got to be like us. You've got to keep strong in the faith and always do the right thing to the end. To the end. Then you will persevere. If you persevere to the end, you'll make it. But it's not going to be easy. I'm telling you, what's coming is going to be very, very bad. And so I don't want to be here if I'm sick and crippled, because I won't survive a day with what's coming. I keep hoping God will miraculously heal me so I can be here to guide people and help people through this, through the tribulation, but I don't know. It's not up to me. So I just don't want you guys to lose faith if I die, or if something worse happens to me. Death would be better than being crippled. So whatever happens, nothing changes. Jesus Christ is still on the throne. You still have to get to heaven. You know, what will be will be. Things are going to happen the way they're written. It is already written. So I don't want any of you to lose the faith just because I didn't turn out well, or maybe I don't make it, or because I die, or whatever happens. You know, you understand what I'm saying to you? Sometimes it's our time, and we have to say goodbye, and you have to stand on your own. You have to remember what you were taught. You have to remember that you're a Christian first, and you cannot let go of that just because things get rough or painful. You know, if I lost my faith every time I went through this, I would have been dead and in hell a long time ago. It is my faith that keeps me going no matter what. I've been close to death many times. I've died a couple times already. So, you know, sooner or later, your number's up. You know, I've already been given chance after chance after chance. And eventually, it's going to be goodbye, you know? And so, it looks like that time's coming. I just want to make sure that you guys are not disappointed. And I don't want you getting angry at God. And I don't want you to lose your faith. Okay? Promise me that. That no matter what happens, you will stay true to Jesus, and that you're not going to forget what you were told. You're going to make it. Okay? You're going to fight. You know, maybe in a week or two or a month or a year from now, I'll be back making another video saying, hallelujah, I survived it again, and I'll be doing better. But I don't know. We don't know. None of us are promised tomorrow. We don't know. You always have to be ready. Keep oil in your lamp. Stay in the state of grace. Please be a real Christian. That's all I'm telling you. And again, please, no matter how things turn out for me, do not get discouraged. Do not get angry at God. Do not lose the faith. It is so important. My life's work will be all in vain if you people give up or don't make it after following me this far. You understand? I don't want that on my hands on Judgment Day. I never promised you roses or, you know, bliss and blessings and financial windfalls and happiness. Okay? This isn't a rose garden. Jesus never promised that either. I told you, and he told you, it would be hard. It's the road to the cross. You might lose everything, including your life. Do it anyway. It is important. So, that's it. I'm going to go because I have to get to an appointment, and such begins another journey of medical problems and surgeries and whatever, but it is necessary. So, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up in case I'm missing in action for a while. You don't hear from me, or maybe this will be my last video. I don't know. I never know. But the way things are going, I might not be here tomorrow. It's that serious. And I'm not doing this for clicks or likes or subscriptions or money or pity or sympathy. No. I'm just telling my followers that to not be surprised and to give you a heads up of what's going on. But again, it's not about me, it's about Jesus. So may he be glorified through all this, and no matter what happens. And whether I live or die, that doesn't matter. You still need to be a good Christian. You still need to be a saint. You still need to make it to heaven. You understand? I'm just telling you that because I don't want people to lose faith if something happens to me or it doesn't turn out a happy ending. I think that's it. Viva Cristo Rey. Serve God. Be faithful. Be true Christians, please. It's going to get very difficult on planet Earth for all of us. You have to persevere to the end. Do not get angry at God. Do not blame Him for anything. Do not give up on the faith or lose hope. No matter how painful it gets, no matter whether they torture you and imprison you or martyr you, no matter whether you get sick or experience miracles, no matter what happens, love God no matter what. That is your duty. And I hope that that's something that you will learn from having known me. If I had to leave a legacy, I want it to be that Jesus Christ is Lord. He's real. The Bible's all true. There is a heaven. There is a hell. We need to be saints. I want you to serve, love, make Jesus known and loved throughout the world by your example, word, and deed. Preach the gospel. Tell them the truth. Do not compromise. Keep fighting the good fight. Remain holy and faithful to Him. Be righteous. Be a saint. That's it. All right? So please, I just want to be known for somebody who was a terrible, hell-bound, wretched, abominable sinner, but sought Jesus Christ, gave Christ his life, and started living only for Jesus, and wanted to inspire and encourage and teach and enable and lead as many others as possible to do the same thing, to become true, devoted Christians, and to make it to heaven. That's it. The rest is in God's hands. We do what we can, and God knows whether we're truly doing all that we can or not. He knows. You're not going to fool Him. You might fool others, you might fool yourself, but you can't deceive God. So please, be the real deal, folks. It's too important. Eternity is very real and a very long time to be in the wrong place. You need to make sure you're in heaven, and it's not easy to get there, and so you have to do it now, no matter what, and not complain. Life is not fair, and it's not easy, especially for Christians. Persevere to the end anyway. You do good by God, you be faithful to Christ, and He'll do good by you. He'll be faithful to you. You need Him. So He doesn't need us, but we need Him, all right? You exist for Him. You were created by God, for God, not for yourself. You do not belong to yourself. We are here as children and servants of God for His holy and divine will, plan, and purpose for our life. That is it. It is not to live for ourselves or for the flesh and the devil. It is for Christ alone. Whether you know that or not, whether you believe that or not, whether you like it or not, that is a fact. That is the reality. That is the truth. You are not your own, and you are here for Him. You only exist for Him. And the sooner you realize that and start living accordingly, the better. Woe be to you who don't realize that in time. Woe be to you who know this and still refuse to do it. The only thing that would be waiting for you after death is hell. The fires of hell. The whole point of this ministry is to try to keep you and I out of there, to help us get to heaven. That has been my life's work for many, many years now. It has cost me dearly, but I would do it all again. If I had to start all over again, I would. I would do it better next time. If I could go back in time, knowing then what I know now, I would be a super saint right now. Oh, I wish I could go back knowing then what I know now, but I can't. But some of you are still young, and you might be new to this. You still have a chance. You don't have to look back at 45 years of regrets and sins and mistakes. You can stop sinning now. So 45 years in the future, you won't have a lifetime of regrets and sins. Saying, oh, I wish I was holier at a younger age. I wish I gave my life to Christ at an earlier age. I wish I didn't do this. Well, now's your chance. Learn from us old people who have been there and have messed up and regret it. Don't make the same mistakes. If I could go back to being an infant again, knowing then what I know now, I'm telling you, I would make it my daily mission, my sole purpose and mission in life, to become a holy saint and a devout Christian. That's it. That's all I would focus on. I wish I knew then what I knew now. I did not grow up in a pious, super Catholic, super religious home, unfortunately. I didn't get to go to religious schools. I had to go to secular schools, which I wish I never had to. They ruined me. I went down every wrong path in life. I tried to pursue a Hollywood career. I tried to pursue all these things. Then I gave my life truly to Christ, and I realized it was all for nothing. It was all hellbound. It was all in vain, and I wish I never did it. But it was too late. So all I could do was start anew right then and there, pick up my cross, and walk henceforth with the Lord. The first 31 years of my life might have been a hellbound disaster, but at least better late than never. And at that point, moving forward, I could be a saint. Otherwise, God could have let me die so many times when I was young. Car accidents, plane crashes, drownings. 16 years old, I had a major car accident. He didn't have to let me live to be 45. But he knew that if he did, I would eventually give my life to him, and I'd try to be a powerful force for him. And that's what I've been trying to do. In gratitude for him giving me so many chances, I want to do this. I wish I could live to be 100, to continue on this work, this mission. But it looks like God's got other plans. And we don't have time. The end of the world is here. Things are going to get real bad. The tribulation's coming. We don't have much time left. So it is critical that we make Jesus Christ front and center of our life from every day, henceforth for the rest of our life. Some of you have hours or days left. Some of you have a few years, whatever. But I'm telling you, it's going to be hell on earth soon. And if you're not truly rooted, strong, and grounded in Christ, Christ-centered, truly, you're not going to last long, and you're certainly not going to make it to heaven. And your whole life would be in vain, and your eternity will be hellfire for what? It doesn't have to end that way. You don't have to end in hell. You still have a chance to make it to heaven. But you got to want it with your all. You got to want God more than you want anything and anyone else. You've got to love him with your whole heart, more than anything and anyone else. Otherwise, you know what happens. It's all in vain. So anyway, my brothers and sisters, I have to end this video. I have to get to the doctors. I have so much stuff to do today as usual. But I hope this helps, and I need your prayers, and I hope this encourages, and iron sharpens iron, as they say. I hope it strengthens your faith. I hope it gets you back on track. I hope it's a sober wake-up call and reminder. I hope it does a lot of good. Otherwise, what's the point of making these videos? What's the point of watching them? If it's just going to be entertainment, it's just going to go in one ear and out the other and right over your head. That's not what I make these videos for. I don't make money off of them. It doesn't make me popular or famous. That's not what I'm looking for. I don't get subscriptions or subscribers. I don't have a lot of followers. I'm a nobody. A lot of people don't even know I exist. I make these videos and I let God decide who needs to hear them, and I scatter the seed, and the seeds fall where they fall. That's it. That's all I can do. I do the best I can with with little ways that I can. That's all I can do. I don't have many options. I don't have a big platform. I don't have money. I don't have good health. I can only do this. Maybe I'm supposed to be a little saint, not a big one. So I do the little I can. If I've only been given one talent, I'm using that one talent. Sometimes people have 10 talents. I was given like one. I don't want to bury it. And so, again, I remind you that things are going to continue to escalate at a rapid pace now on this earth. It's going to be very bad. It's going to be hell on earth. Do not get angry at God. It must come to pass. It's not his fault. It has to be. He warned us it would happen to prepare you. Do not get angry at God for the sufferings that are coming. Do not lose your faith in God or say stupid things like, where's God? Maybe he doesn't exist. A good God wouldn't allow this to happen. Stop the nonsense. I'm telling you right now. That's not true, and it's not fair to him or his servants, okay, when you say things like that. That's ridiculous. Grow up. You need to understand that it's not all about you or me. It's about him. Instead of fighting against God, rebelling against him, arguing with him, getting angry at him, blaming him, why don't you just get with this program? Things go smoother that way. Become part of the solution, not part of the problem. Please just love Jesus with your all and obey him to the death. Do not fail him. Do not reject him. Do not give him a hard time. Do not blame him. Do not get angry at him. Love him. He earned it. He deserves it. He died on that cross for you and I. Okay? No one else would go through what he did for you. It's because he loves you. So now it's our duty, it's our right and responsibility to give back to him now. He did it first to pave the way. Now we pick up our cross and we follow to the death. Those who persevere to the end, keeping the faith and obedience to Christ to the end, that means to your last dying breath, those are the ones, the few and the brave who make it to heaven. If you do not persevere and keep your faith and love of God and obedience to God to the end and die in a state of grace, die holding Christ, then you will be lost for all eternity. And your whole life was for nothing. All your suffering and your joys for nothing. Remember that. Do not let Satan steal that from you. Do not let him steal your eternity. Don't let him do that to you. Do not let him make your life be in vain. Fight. Fight, like that movie Rocky. Okay, he got knocked down. He had to get up and fight. You need to fight every day. You need to fight for your right to be in heaven every day. God paved the way. Now you got to walk it. He's not going to walk it for you. That's our job. He did his job. Now we have to do ours. Or don't and watch what happens. Up to you. Your eternity. Now you could either have an eternal banquet in heaven with God or an eternal funeral in hell. Your choice. As for me and my household, we shall serve the Lord. I will die for Christ, whether through illness or martyrdom. I've already made up my mind. Team Jesus all the way. I want to be a saint. I want to go to heaven. I want to hear, "Well done, my good and faithful servant." And I really hope to see so many of you up there one day. I hope I make it. Maybe I won't make it, but you will. Praise God. Either way, I hope we all make it. I hope we're all ready. And I hope that you will pray for me and never forget everything I taught you. And I hope that you will persevere to the end. I hope you will be good, holy Christians and saints. And I hope that we will all be together again one day in heaven. I love you. God bless you. Viva Cristo Rey. And remember, no matter how it looks, no matter what happens, never question whether Jesus loves you, because he does. Or he would not have died on the cross for you. He did that because he loves you. Even though we don't deserve it, he loves you. And he loves me. And he wants us saved. But that's up to us. He wants us saved. He did everything he can to save us. Now we have to do our part. Because if we don't make it to heaven, that's our fault. Not God's. Not somebody else's fault. Our fault. So it's up to us. Do as he said. Obey him. Love him. Live a good, holy, Catholic, Christian, saintly life. A Christ-like life. And you'll end up in heaven. Viva Cristo Rey. Pray for me.